a minute, I've been grinding, still in it, I've been counting these digits. Excuse me, I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip, just excuse me. Wrong if I do, wrong if I don't. That's why I do me no matter what, so excuse me. Lie if I do, lie if I don't. The proof is in the story, take a seat and excuse me. The crash came when the cash came, spend it.
Good evening, guys. Big Alan Feaster with KO Boxing. Breaking news, greatest news channel in boxing. As long as we come out with some news reports, right, guys? Hey, I missed you guys. News report for you tonight. Thank you guys for all subscribing. Thank you for all the new subscribers, everybody in the past supporting our channel. We really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Yes, guys, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Yeah, right, guys, thanks. Also, don't forget, hit the bell notification.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
To be notified when we do go live. Won't keep you hanging much longer. We'll get to the gist of it. Here we go. All right, guys. We're going to talk about Terence Crawford. He's came out with a brand new interview. And first and foremost, want to get out there. We support Terence Crawford, Team Crawford all the way, B&B Boxing Promotions 100%. We're from Omaha, Nebraska. Used to practice with Terence and those guys back in the day. So we support them. But this is a article, or we're going to talk about tonight, by Chris Williams. Chris Williams has nothing positive to say about Terence Crawford, and we'll get into it. Crawford, Henry Armstrong, end quote, nonsense. Fans roast his Canelo fantasy and paper-thin resume. Now, guys, Terence Crawford claims he'll be doing some Henry Armstrong stuff, end quote, by moving 2 divisions to defeat Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds for his title in September. End quote, guys. Henry Armstrong? Come on, Crawford comparing himself to the great former 3-division world champion, Henry Armstrong. He's 149 big wins, 21 losses, 10 draws, 99 KOs, if we got that correct. Comes across as delusional and 100% ignorant about the type of fighter that talent really was. Now, guys, the more Bud talks, the more I realize he doesn't know anything about the history of the sport. Now, guys, if Crawford had that kind of drive to excel that Armstrong had in his 14-year career from 1931 to 1945, perhaps he would be great. I doubt it. Now, Crawford would have lost to many fighters if he'd been as busy as Armstrong and fought the killers in the weight classes he fought at. Now, Armstrong strived to fight the best and stayed busy with his career. He wasn't taking a year off after each win the way Crawford does.
Oh.
Sure. Come on, Chris. Chris Williams for you. Okay, but we go on. The Omaha, Nebraska native has always taken the easy road, especially for his 2 undisputed championships wins. He didn't fight all the champions. He gathered his belts by fighting champs that already had the titles collected, that did all the heavy work for him. Now, guys, the aging once-a-year fighter Crawford, who is now 41 big wins, 0 losses, and 31 KOs, adds that a victory over Canelo, who is now 62 big wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big KOs, places him at the number 3 pound for pound for all-time list. Now, guys, a lot of people out there are saying this is a big ego trip for Terence Bud Crawford. Now, they go on to say, in quote, he says, I think Canelo is up there with the all-time greats too, and I already look at myself as an all-time great, end quote, said Crawford to Munuk Akupan, if I pronounce his name correctly, arguing that he would deserve to be in the top 3 pound for pound of all time list to move up entirely 3 weight classes. Again, 3 weight classes, guys, to defeat a soon to be undisputed at 168 without stepping foot in the weight class. It's like something Henry Armstrong stuff, in quote, said Bud. Now, guys, Crawford's resume is too paper thin for him to be seen as an all-time great pound for pound. Now, when your only notable win is a null and void Errol Spence, that tells you not worthy of being on any kind of all-time pound per pound list. Now, Crawford isn't in the top 100 on one of those lists. That's what they're saying, guys. Don't blame me. Now, beating Canelo wouldn't put Crawford at the same level as Henry Armstrong, and definitely not top 3 pound for pound of all time. Now, guys, people saw that Alvarez could be beaten by skilled fighters with his losses to Dmitry Bivol and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now, you can add Gennady Golovkin and Erislandy Lara to the list of the fighters who defeated Canelo as well, because those guys were arguably robbed when they fought the Mexican Star. Now, in Triple G's case, he clearly beat Canelo in their first fight and fought well enough to deserve the draw in their second clash in 2018. Now, guys, Canelo is just another example of a fighter that has cherry-picked his way through his career and should have a whole bunch more losses on his resume if you take out the controversial decisions. Now, Bud Crawford would be better off keeping his yap shut, hoping it doesn't go too badly against Canelo for his golden parachute retirement fight. Now, guys, tell me what you guys think here in the comments. Again, at the end, we always support Terence Bud Crawford, Team Crawford, B&B Boxing Promotions 100%. Chris Williams always has something negative to say. What do you guys think about what Chris Williams has to say here tonight, guys, and a lot of people on social media? Type your comments in the comments section. Tell me what your thoughts are. What boxer might do a little cherry picking? I don't know. I cherry pick when I do Uber, I guess, to cherry pick the Uber rides. But just joking with you guys. Have fun tonight. Type in your comments. We'll catch you next time. Say goodnight to this pretty lady here. Everybody have a beautiful evening. Don't forget, subscribe.